Greetings, wonderful deep divers. Shout out to everybody on this beautiful live. Like I told you, deep divers, I just do random lives. Like anytime I feel like it, I'm like, hey, let's go live. And we all of a sudden we're live, deep divers. In the heart of nature, just breathing in that good ass prana, baby, raising the frequency, raising the vibration. So I do these little lives, deep divers, just to interact with you in real time. Shout out to all the deep divers. Shout out to all the chosen ones. And you got a whole lot of videos to watch, deep divers. You got a whole lot of videos to watch. One love to everybody on the chat. You are appreciated, deep divers. So we got a lot to talk about. And like I say, right now on the planet, it is time to truly wake up. Vincello's Eve, shout out to you. You are appreciated. So, like I say, deep divers, this is the time to make sure our vibration is high. This is the time to stay elevated. This is the time to truly be in your power. Shout out to all the chosen ones. Chosen ones, we got a lot to talk about. Code words. Code words. So, let's just play some music, deep divers, just to get people in the room and raise the frequency. So I told you, I'm a producer. I produced this song. Let me give a shout out to Kelly's Ward. You are appreciated. Like I say, deep divers, we're giving thanks today. I got to give a special shout out to Kelly's World. Jazz. Shout out to all the beautiful deep divers. Deep divers, I truly hope your day is going good. I truly hope you're in balanced vibes. First and foremost, that is essential. To everybody in the chat, Sir Charles, I appreciate that. Like I say, this is just the notices. We ain't even started yet. Let me give a special shout out to Kelly's World. You know, a lot of people just coming in with a gratitude early, deep divers. We ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello? We ain't even had breakfast yet. Goodness gracious, deep divers. Much love to everybody who's in the chat. You are appreciated. Let me give a special shout out to Kelly's World. Shout out to you. Shout out to Sir Charles. Shout out to everybody here, deep divers. This is going to be an awesome, awesome show. Awesome show. It's going to be a phenomenal show. Let me give a special shout out to Kelly's World. She's always there. She's always there. Raising the frequency. Let me give a special shout out to Sir Charles. He's always there, raising the vibration. Once again, deep divers, we're starting with gratitude. One love to everybody here. You are appreciated. So, I told you, deep divers, we have the official Good Ass Prana song right now. Okay, we got the official Good Ass Prana song. It's official, deep divers. I'm excited. Cause I'm like, gosh, I need to find a good ass prana theme song for Infinite Waters. Okay. So this is a song I actually produced. So that means there's no copyright, deep diver. So I'm going to play it. And then you tell me how you feel. I'm not going to say anything. You just tell me how this song makes you feel. Oh, Tracy, much love to you, Tracy. I appreciate that. So I'm going to play the song, deep divers. Let me play the song. Then you tell me how this makes you feel. This is the world premiere of breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Deep divers, did you really breathe in that good ass prana today? I hope you did. If not, don't worry about it. This song is going to inspire you to do that. Listen very closely, deep divers. Let's go. Beautiful deep divers, peace, Infinite Waters, diving deep once again. We are out here in the heart of nature, baby. And I'm just breathing breathing in that good ass prana, baby, because it feels so good to be alive, deep divers.
Just breathing in that good ass prana, baby. 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 Just breathing in that good ass prana, baby.
Hey, deep divers, how did you like that song? Shout out to everybody in the chat. I see you. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I see you. So, yes, that's breathing in that good ass prana, baby. We got to start on a high note. We got to start with positive vibrations. I always say we're living in the greatest time because this is a great time for a new beginning. Everything that's happening right now is ushering in something new, a new world, new mindset, new energy, new vibration. I'm excited, deep divers, right? Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Shout out to everybody who's here. So why did you call this the chosen one, Ralph? Why do you do that, right? That's because right now there is a worldwide awakening happening, and it's got everything to do with the return of the chosen ones. Oh, a lot of people like the song. I appreciate that. It's got a lot to do with the chosen ones. It's got a lot to do with people truly waking up and finding out who they really are. Once again, deep divers, this is not my show, it's your show. You want to leave a comment, let me know. Diving Bear, thank you so much. Thanks for everything, my friend. I have been following you every day for the last 8 years, and I am truly blessed to have you and all the deep divers in my life. Much love. Keep the vibes high. Absolutely. Keeping the vibes high every single day. Every single day. We are keeping the vibes super high. Shout out to everybody who's here. So if we realize it is, you've said it right there. You see, you've said it right there. Oh, the only people who are here on this live are the chosen ones. These are the only people that are here. If you are on this live right now, it's because you're a chosen one. It's because you are here for a specific reason. And that's how it works. You see, I want to tell you something, deep divers. Because I have a lot to say on this video, I just titled it The Chosen One. And only the chosen ones are going to watch this video, no one else. So if you're here, congratulations. Congratulations. Shout out to everybody here. It is, absolutely, it is the return of the chosen ones. Absolutely. It is the return of the chosen ones. Absolutely. And what does this mean for the planet? It means there is an ascension happening. It means that millions of people are waking up because of the chosen ones. Do you know how many chosen ones just came back for this moment in 2020? What? Slow motion this side. I said, do you know how many chosen ones just came back for this moment to help other people wake up? It is a great time, phenomenal time. And that's the whole thing about everything that's happening. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. There is so much hope, because what's happening is that all around the world there are protests. For instance, what's happening in Germany right now? A lot of people may not get that news, but if you realize in Germany, German police clashed with protesters angry at Merkel's coronavirus law. There are protests all over the place, but the news isn't covering it. You see, what's happening on the planet is a global reset. And it has a lot to do with the chosen ones coming back to really help humanity wake up. I'm a chosen one. What is a chosen one? One who is aware of who they really are. You see, from the moment you were born, you were programmed in this matrix. You were told who you were. Chosen ones already know who they are, because they are old souls, sometimes trapped in young bodies. They can trust their intuition. And that's why a lot of people simply are not buying everything that's happening on the planet. A lot of people aren't buying it. And it's the chosen ones who definitely aren't buying it. Because we always say, you can lock down the whole planet. You can never lock down my soul, right? Shout out to everybody here. Like I say, I'm in such good moods, deep divers, because I'm exploring. Like I say, I'm exploring new things. I just put out a video. Now we're live streaming. But this is not my show. It's your show. I'm here to really talk to you. I do these live streams for you to put in your comments. Talk to me about everything that's happening. Anthony, thank you so much, Anthony. Anthony's always here as well. Let me give a round of applause to everybody who made it. Thank you to everybody who's here. You are so appreciated. One love to everybody here. So, I was about to go outside and meditate when it began raining, went inside, looked at my phone, Chosen Ones live. Well, that's the whole thing. You came at the right time. I told you. Deep divers, one thing you got to remind yourself is that if you are on this live, it's because you're a chosen one. First and foremost. If you are on this live, if you are listening to even this video or any of my videos, it's because you know something that I'm talking about. It resonates with your soul. And right now on the planet, a lot of people are becoming super awake, super aware of what's happening. One love to everybody in the chat. Benny, I appreciate you. Shout out to Benny. Shout out to everybody here. Like I told you, deep divers, this is your show. It's not mine. It's your show. I'm here just to talk to you in real time. Let me know how you feel about everything that's going on. If you got an issue, let me know. We can talk about it. Deep divers, we can talk about it. We can talk about it. K's Universe. Shout out to K's Universe. K Universe. Gratitude. Thank you. You are appreciated. Thank you so much for spreading your light. You inspire me to get up even when I don't want to. Thank you for your impact on us all. We love you so much. We are the chosen ones. Absolutely. You already know that. You already know that. You see, deep divers, I felt different my entire life. I always knew that I was different. How did I know I was different? First of all, I'm left-handed. I was an anomaly from the moment I was born. Everyone in the class was writing with their right hand. Why, Ralph Smart, why are you a left-handed person? Everyone in the class is writing with their right hand. So I knew I was a chosen one because I didn't abide by society's rigid rules and regulations. And right now on the planet, there are so many people who are also starting to come to find out who they really are. It's not easy. It's not easy, deep divers. Like right now, there are so many distractions. So many distractions. You see, there are many chosen ones who are, listen very closely, there are many chosen ones who are asleep. I was asleep in the Matrix, drinking that Kool-Aid real good. See, a lot of people are hypnotized by these celebrities. The quick life, the quick fame, the flashy life, that's all the illusion. You see, I was almost about to go down that avenue. Then the universe called me and said, Ralph, I've got a better plan for you. I said, really? I said, the universe was like, yes. I said, thank you, universe. You saved my ass. That's what happens when you're a chosen one. You are guided to your purpose. You're guided to exactly where you need to be. And right now, everything that's happening on the planet is because, like I told you, what's happening in Germany? German police clash with protesters angry at the Merkel's coronavirus law. This whole uprising is due. This whole uprising is due to the return of the chosen ones. You see, a lot of your history has been erased for a reason. His story means his story. His story is not yours. Slow motion this side. So you got to ask yourself, what is my true story? Because you don't know your story. You've been learning about his story. It's not yours. Chosen ones know their story. Let me give a shout out to Jamie. Like I say, deep divers, you are all appreciated. Jamie Lee, really, you are appreciated. Thank you so much. You have been an amazing guide for the last 4 years. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Jamie. Thank you so much. So many beautiful deep divers on this chat. It's amazing. You see, right now, deep divers, with the shift that's happening on the planet, with millions of people waking up all around the world, it brings a smile to my face to truly see people saying, actually, this is not the life I want. This is not the life I want. The life I want has to be a life full of freedom. You see, this is why the chosen ones are returning. The chosen ones are all around us. Some of them are very young. Some of them are so young. I was awake deep divers at 15 years old. It's just that I didn't have a lot of people around me to say, hey, Ralph, you're on the right path. I thought I was crazy because I could see through the whole illusion at a young age. So it's the same thing that's happening with so many deep divers right now who are young. I'm talking about 13, 14, and they are the chosen ones. They are already awake. They're coming back just to remind you, just to help you. But they already know this. They already know everything. Okay? Beautifully and uniquely me. You are appreciated. Sending love and light. One love to you. One love to everybody here. The saloon chat. Shout out to the saloon chat. Like I say, deep divers, I'm giving gratitude today. I'm giving absolute gratitude today for everybody who's here. Shout out to the saloon chat. So a lot of people have been feeling the shift for a long time. And a lot of people know right now. I talked about it on the video I just made a second ago on YouTube, the extinction level event. And the saloon chat, shout out to you. You are appreciated. And the extinction level event is here. The extinction level event is here. And that's why a lot of people right now are starting to look a little bit shaky, baby, because everything you have built in the matrix is crumbling before your eyes. You see, you can't take any of this with you. You can't take any of this with you. The only thing that's going to be left is the love in your heart. Everything else is temporary. And that's what the chosen ones know, so they don't become so attached to the material world. They don't become so attached to the concrete jungle, because this is ending right before our eyes. This whole matrix is over. It's finished. I keep telling you, it's finished. Its expiry date has passed. And that's why you're seeing everything go down like the way it's going down, because you think they are locking down the planet. Listen very closely. No, the universe is ordaining it. What? Slow motion this side. Grandma told you everything happens for a reason. Grandma told you everything happens for a reason. Grandma told you. My grandma told me that, deep divers. Everything happens for a reason, Ralph. The universe ordained this. Kiara, thank you so much for being amazing. I love you. Thank you for being here every day. Our favorite mentor. You are appreciated. Kiara, thank you. Love versus fear. Shout out to you. Hey, Ralph, you inspired me to start my own channel to spread the message of love. Thank you so much. I appreciate you and all that you do. You are appreciated yourself. Let me find the applause, because it's gone missing. I have the applause sound effects. Shout out to everybody here, deep divers. Like I told you, we are living in truly powerful times. And the reason why right now you are seeing such a shift is because of the worldwide awakening. So we are seeing a worldwide mass awakening right now. And that's why I'm excited, deep divers, every single day. This is the greatest time to be alive, because you are seeing everybody come back to be here for this main event that's happening on the planet, for this great show that's happening on the planet. Alba, shout out to you. You are the ripple effect. Ralph, I love you. I love you too. Alba, you are appreciated. In fact, to show my appreciation, let me play you a little song, deep divers. Let's raise the frequency again. This is a song I produced as well. It's called Summer. Okay, let me know how you find it, deep divers. Let's go. Wait a minute, you ain't ready for this, deep divers. Like I say, I want you to listen to this song. Let me know how it makes you feel. I told you, these lives are also to help you raise your frequency and vibration. So listen very closely. Let's go. Oh, baby. Deep divers, you enjoy that, right? Just a little taster to help you raise your frequency and vibration. So, like I say, so many amazing deep divers in this live chat. And if you are on this live right now, it is because you are a chosen one. If you are aware of what's happening on the planet, it's because you are a chosen one. If you have a desire to be free, it's because you are a chosen one. If you every single day are truly waking up to who you really are, your power, and saying, actually, I want to be free, it's because you're a chosen one. And it all goes back as well. You see, everything on this planet is a lot deeper than people can imagine. It's a lot deeper than most people can imagine. The truth is, everyone is a chosen one. What? Yeah, everyone is a chosen one. Being a chosen one just means that you know who you really are. See, in ancient Egypt, it said, on every temple, know thyself. And right now, a lot of people are starting to do that. A lot of people are starting to really do that. You see, This whole lockdown on the planet has actually been a blessing in disguise. Why? Because it's forced people to get to know who they really are. It's forced people to confront themselves. And if we realize everything that's taking place right now on the planet, the ascension has a lot to do with people who are working day in, day out, the chosen ones, to really raise the frequency of the planet. You all know somebody who's sharing things every single day. Ralph Smart, that's you, right? I'm not the only one though, right? I do my bit. I do my bit, right? But there are also other light workers around. You see, there are light workers on the planet, deep divers, the chosen ones. And there are people who are working day and night. There are even people all around the world who are meditating just to keep the balance of the planet in a healthy shape. Let me give a shout out to everybody on this live, deep divers. I told you, it's not about me. It's about you. It's about the people's show, right? Michael Frew, shout out to you. You are appreciated. Hi, Ralph. You have been an amazing help on my path since I was 16. Woo! Let me give a round of applause for that. That is beautiful. Thank you so much. That is wonderful. That's what I'm talking about, deep divers. That's exactly what I'm talking about. There are so many deep divers who have been diving deep since they were 16, right? A lot of deep divers have been diving deep since they were 16. They've been doing a little samba, baby. And I'm happy to see people change their lives for the better. That's what we're here to do, deep divers. We're all here to live our best lives ultimately. And if you can get the information when you're 16, oh baby, your future's bright. You see, if we realize, deep divers, that all around us, the world has changed rapidly. Okay, now this is the agenda on the planet, social distancing and all of this separation. But this is not a problem for chosen ones, because as a chosen one, you already can see through the illusion. So that's the gift of being a chosen one. Your intuition is on point. Your intuition is on point. We have to remind ourselves, deep divers, that when we talk of planet Earth, okay, let's talk about planet Earth, deep divers. Like, everything we've been told about planet Earth is a complete lie. And you only really know this when you're diving deep, doing your own research. Like, everything they taught you about the planet is up for questioning. Everything. And I started to know this. I started to really realize this and say, oh my gosh, we've been lied to. And that's why many are called, few are chosen. What? Slow motion this side. Many are called, few are chosen. Because how the design works, from the moment you're born, you are going to be distracted nonstop. It's never ever going to stop. Because if you find out who you really are, Nobody can touch you. Nobody can harm you. You are protected wherever you go. And that's the gift of everything. Once again, deep divers, if you are on this live, they've been censoring a lot of information, hiding a lot of information. Smash the like button right now. If you're on this live, smash the like button. We got a whole lot to talk about. Let me give a shout out to MX coming in on the 1111. You are appreciated. Like I say, deep divers, you are appreciated. We got the whole live stream setup going real nice. Autumn, shout out to you. Autumn Phoenix Gypsy, one love to you. You are appreciated. To everybody here. So, deep divers, like I say, if you're on this live, beautiful deep divers, if you're on this live, smash the like button. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to play a song in the meantime. And like I say, if you haven't already, make sure you pick up the book, Feel Alive by Ralph Smart on Amazon. It's a best-selling book. This has all the information you need to help you become your greatest version. So, deep divers, I'm going to play this song. Let me know how this song makes you feel, deep divers. It's called Breathing in That Good Ass Prana, baby. Let's go. Beautiful deep divers, peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. We are out here in the heart of nature, baby. And I'm just, breathing in that good ass prana, baby, because it feels so good to be alive, deep divers.
Just breathing in that good ass prana, baby. 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 Just breathing in that good ass prana, baby.
Oh, oh, deep divers, we're having a lot of fun today. Breathing in that good ass prana, baby, the chosen ones. Like I say, if you made it to this live stream, deep divers, is because you are one of the chosen ones. And if you are awakening right now, it's because you are one of the chosen ones. If you are the only one in your family who gets what's going on, it's because you are one of the chosen ones. If you are out there in Germany right now, okay, German police clash with protesters angry at Merkel's coronavirus law. German police unleashed water cannon and pepper spray in an effort to scatter thousands of protesters angry about a new legal framework for enforcing coronavirus restrictions passed by Parliament on Wednesday. You see, deep divers, there are millions of people all around the planet standing up and saying, we ain't having this. And this is what gives me hope. There are also so many people right now who are, because of everything that's just happened, coming out to find out who they really are, okay? Terry-Ann Talks puts it so beautifully. Listen to this, deep divers. The chosen ones return. In this infinite universe we live in, there is definitely a higher power controlling it all. The master behind this masterpiece we call life is the one wielding everything into place. Every single soul has a mapped out plan of the way their life is to go. Certain souls have a greater mission for their life. They have an innate destiny to fulfill in their lifetime. Those certain souls have a unique path that is chosen by the highest master. These souls are what we call the chosen ones. When we realize, deep divers, let's talk about life calling. Let's talk about how beautiful the world is. Deep divers, I'm in this magical place right now. Do you know where this place is by any chance? If you realize, deep divers, that a lot of people feel that they have a greater purpose, a greater calling. I did. You see, there would be no infinite waters if I didn't know who I was, if I didn't find out who I was. And a lot of people right now are coming to know exactly who they are, what it is they're here to do on the planet. In other words, they're coming to a greater state of awareness. You see, a lot of us, we were kind of drunk, right? We were kind of drunk as soon as we were born. We were kind of drunk. We were under a deep sleep in the matrix. And a lot of us being, what happens? You're going to run into a whole lot of distractions. What happens when you're in the matrix? You live in the illusion world. And that's why a lot of souls aren't going to make it. It's sad to say. Because they're going to be trapped in the matrix. Only the chosen ones are going to make it out. They're already out of it. Most people are going to be stuck inside it. So when we realize that being a chosen one doesn't mean that you are better than someone else. No, being a chosen one means that you are honoring your uniqueness within the whole, more so that you are no longer willing to drink the Kool-Aid they're handing out. You're no longer willing to do what everyone else is doing. You see, deep divers, it's about to get real on the planet. Uh-oh. The vaccine's coming just in time for the new year. And the chosen ones are like, what's inside of that vaccine? You see, this is a sign one is a chosen one. When one just questions, they don't just blindly accept, because you got to remind yourself, everything you've been taught about this planet is not the truth at all. It's so far from the truth. When you start to dive deeper, planet Earth starts to look a little bit strange. Because when you realize that when you have the eyes to see, when your eyes are open, that's a sign you're a chosen one. When your eyes are truly opened, that's a sign you're a chosen one. And right now, a lot of people are opening their eyes, waking up, heading into nature, and starting to realize that actually, I don't need everything society tells me I need. Shout out to everybody who's on this live, deep divers. You see, we've got the live streaming set up real nice, real nice. What I want to remind you of is that when we talk of people who have had, for example, out-of-body experiences, DMT trips. Mikkel, shout out to you. Once again, deep divers, let's give thanks. This is the People's Show. The reason why I'm blessed every single day is because I'm giving thanks every single day. Every single day. Mikkel Rizak, shout out to you. Dear Ralph, should we just surrender to what's happening with the faith that we are eventually going to live in the golden age, or do we have to take action to deserve it? Thank you for all the years of support. You are appreciated. Mikkel, shout out to you. That's a great question, deep divers. Should we just surrender to what's happening with a faith that we are eventually going to live in the golden age, or do we have to take action? Oh, you have to take action. And that's why you're seeing everything go down like it's going down in Germany. Okay, thousands of people were protesting in Berlin, saying that they weren't happy with the lockdown. Because you got to remind yourself, deep divers, see, when you're a chosen one, you're tapped in. They want to continue this for the whole decade of 2020. You see, 2020 is the new decade, right? They want the whole of 2020, the whole decade of 2020 to be like this. In other words, they want you in lockdown for the next 10 years and more. So it's time to start waking up. You see, a lot of people are asleep. I got a lot of people who are like, Ralph, gosh, I don't get all of this information. Exactly, because they don't want you to know. You got to dive deep to find this out. So we have to remind ourselves that it's not about just sitting down. You see, in Europe, there are a lot of chosen ones in Europe because they're able to realize that if they don't do something right now, if they don't start protesting, if they don't start banding together, this is going to be their future. That's their future. Do you want this to be your future, deep divers? No. Or do you want this to be your future? Oh, you want the music? Let's play the music then. Let's go. What music we're going to play? Right? So we got to remind ourselves, oh, you want the music? Let's play the music then. So a lot of people are starting to realize that if they don't do something, it's going to get a lot worse. You see, chosen ones know that action helps you manifest. See, a lot of people have read books on the law of attraction. Doesn't mean anything. As a chosen one, you realize that the only thing that changes things is action, not just thinking about something. You have to make sure you are acting, and that's how to manifest, and that's how to change the reality, your reality. So that's a great question, Mikhail. Thank you so much for that. But we have to remind ourselves, deep divers, as chosen ones, as people who are truly aware right now, a lot of people have to make a choice. You see, it's getting to crunch time right now on the planet. And crunch time goes a little something like this. If you don't do something in terms of what you can do, you can't complain when the entire world looks alien to you, when you have no rights, no freedoms, no privileges. You see, I told you there's a reason why this is all happening. It's got a lot to do with the age of Aquarius. It's got a lot to do with the chosen ones returning. It's got a whole lot to do with the golden age. It's got a whole lot to do with the golden age, you see. And it's got a whole lot to do with light workers who are having more influence than the establishment. But it's inevitable. All around the world, millions of people are waking up. All around the world, millions of people have been turned on to who they really are. And this is why it's a magnificent time to be alive. Shout out to everybody in the chat, deep divers. Like I told you, this is the people's show. This is the people's show. It is the return of the chosen ones. Absolutely. And we have to remind ourselves that, see, a lot of people that you see, videos you see of people like myself and other people, we don't have to do this, deep divers. I don't have to make videos, right? I'm already wealthy, healthy, happy, in love. Why am I sharing with you every single day? Because deep divers, this is what I'm here to do. What? Slow motion this side. This is the contract. You see, I signed a contract before I came to this planet. I don't think you heard me. I signed a contract before I came to this planet. All chosen ones did. All light workers did. All people who are helping to raise the frequency sign that soul contract. You see, part of the contract was, hey, all you have to do is just help the planet and you will be protected. You will be loved. You will be cared for. You will be provided for. Deep divers, you got to ask yourself, how come Ralph Smart is still inspiring millions after all of these years? How come Ralph Smart looks 15? Deep divers, wow, you're far too kind. I know, right? People are like, Ralph, you're looking younger now than you did 5 years ago. What's the secret? Oh, deep divers, you're far too kind. It's because I'm a chosen one. Universe has got my back, I told you. Let me give a special shout out to everybody here. Like I say, deep divers, drop your comments in. I'm going to read them. Let me give a special shout out to Sabrina Marie and everybody who made it here. If you made it here, that's because you are one of the chosen ones. Yeah. Sabrina Marie. Shout out to Sabrina Marie. You are appreciated, Sabrina. Took a salt bath in the ocean yesterday. On this live stream now with a whole bunch of grapes. Oh, baby. With a whole bunch of grapes in my mouth. Drinking some coconut water. Feels so good to be alive, deep divers. You see, Sabrina always comes in with that good ass energy. Sabrina, You are appreciated. Let me just play some music for you, Sabrina, just to show appreciation. Oh, that was just for Sabrina. Like I say, she's always supporting Infinite Waters. So, like I say, I hope you enjoy that song, Sabrina Marie. I hope that song helped you enjoy your salt bath. Miss Demi, shout out to you. Hello, Ralph. Love you and the positivity. Always, always. Shout out to Miss Demi. You are appreciated. Shout out to all the beautiful souls here. Robert Olson, I see you. Shout out to Robert Olson. Robert Olson, thanks for the time. Thanks for the time. You said cucumbers are full of silicone and can repair soft tissue. I had a dislocated SC joint and was miserable. I have regained balance and can finally say it feels so good to be alive. That's amazing. Amazing to hear that. You see, deep divers, this is also another sign you're a chosen one. If you are, like Robert, shifting your diet right about now, because right now there's a huge awakening happening with the foods we eat. You see, let me tell you this, deep divers. For a long time, Ralph Smart was on a bad diet, right? Ralph Smart was in McDonald's every day when I was like 14. Then I stopped at 15. But I've been there. Big Macs, Kentucky Fried Chicken, fries, all of that greasy food. Now, the shift happened when I said, actually, I want to start to eat to live. You see, I came across my food mentor by the name of Dr. Sabi. And in fact, Deep Dive, a special announcement. Like I said, if you're on this live, it's because you're one of the chosen ones, right? So I've been in contact with Dr. Sabi's wife, okay? And we're going to bring her on. We're going to bring her on to Infinite Waters because I did the whole video. I did the whole video on the Ralph Smart diet. And I'm just happy you brought that up, Robert, because food can change our entire life. I'm so happy you talked about cucumbers. You see, if we realize, deep divers, there's a reason why. Let me show you this, okay? And this is as well, if you're a chosen one, if you are coming to find out who you are, you have the 432 Hertz music. You see, I'm a guitarist, deep divers. And all of the videos I've done with 432 Hertz have over 5 million views. Let me repeat that. All of the videos I've put out, and there are a lot of videos on YouTube, 432 Hertz, deep sleep calming, 1 hour meditation. This one, what? 6 million views. 6 million. Why is everyone listening to 432 Hertz before they go to sleep, deep divers? Like, why? Why? Smash the like button, deep divers. Everybody on this live, hit the like button. You want to meditate right now? Smash the like button. We're going to do a little meditation. Everybody on this live, smash the like button. So let's play a bit and let's see what it sounds like. Oh, I like this. You see how calming that felt, deep divers? So, Robert, I'm still answering your message. I'm still attending to your message, okay? So, I want to show you the video I made. The Ralph Smart Diet. And you talk of the power of cucumbers. You see, I've been telling So I've been telling you about what a plant-based diet can do. I've been plant-based for over 15 years, and my food mentor goes by the name of Dr. Sebi. So I told you, I've been in contact with Dr. Sebi's wife, and I'm going to bring her on the live stream. So that's going to be phenomenal. But Dr. Sebi inspired my video called The Ralph Smart Diet. 7 alkaline foods that will flush mucus and toxins from your body. Right? And if we realize, let's just play a bit somewhere right here. Maybe here, right? Be eating more alkaline foods because our body is slightly more alkaline. Okay? So oregano, highly alkaline, very good for you. Doctor's recommendation. The second alkaline food that removes toxins and mucus from your body is parsley. Now, parsley is a work of art. Once again, a fantastic herb full of iron. Okay. Now, I'm playing that for you because I want you to realize this video almost 1.5 million views. Just a short video explaining what foods I eat, the Ralph Smart Diet. If you haven't seen it, check it out, Robert, because this is a key to freedom. And right now, there are so many people, the chosen ones, who are really taking back their health. Taking back their health. One love to everybody here, deep divers. Let go of my ego. Shout out to you. My name is Chosen Goddess. Shout out to Chosen Goddess in the house. In the house. Can we drop a love bomb for Chosen Goddess? Can we do that? Can we drop a love bomb for Chosen Goddess?
Let's get ready to rumble!
Okay, see how we welcomed you? Chosen Goddess. Shout out to you. My name is Chosen Goddess on Instagram because I've chosen to live in love this lifetime. They can't censor your third eye unless you let them. Where do you get your clips, Smart Ralph? Love to all. Oh, which clips? These clips? Oh, those clips. Oh, those clips. Shout out to you. Like I told you, we're raising the frequency, raising the vibration. It's called leveling up. You see, this is part of being a chosen one. It means that you're always next level. You see, everything I'm doing right now is I'm already 100 steps ahead of the game. And right now, we all have the power to level up. We all have the power right now to ascend to the next level, the 5th dimension. Shout out to everybody diving deep. You see, and that's the thing, deep divers. I really want to tell you, one of my greatest fears was live streaming, because live streaming, you're out of control. Sometimes you've seen it. The stream goes down, internet messed up. But I said, hey, I got to learn how to live stream, because if I know how to live stream, it's over. And this is why so many people are waking up. Universal L Production, shout out to you. Shout out to Universal L Productions. You are appreciated. Let me drop a love bomb for you right now. What? 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 Yo, Ralph, can you give me, Marcus, and my daughter a shout out? Peace from Memphis, Tennessee, North America, in the house. Absolutely. Shout out to Marcus. Kiana. Beautiful name, by the way. Beautiful name. Shout out to you. Nicola, shout out to you. You are appreciated. So many beautiful deep divers. And that's what I always want to remind yourself of. I always want you to remind yourself that we really came here to have fun. You see, why do I play music in my live streams? Why am I having a party in my live streams? Like, everyone's supposed to be miserable, right? Deep divers, everyone's supposed to be like sad right now. Not me, not the chosen ones. We're celebrating every single day, doing a little samba, baby, because right now is the greatest time to be alive. This whole system, this whole system is collapsing. The whole system is falling apart. And chosen ones know this. That's why they ducked. That's why they left the Matrix time ago. Ain't nobody got time for that. Nicole Writer, thank you so much. Happy evening, or let's say night or day, Ralph and deep divers. You are appreciated, Nicole. So many beautiful deep divers here. Benny, shout out to Benny. You are appreciated, Benny. My family members want me to remain in fear, but that just isn't my reality anymore. Love over fear. God bless Ralph and everyone here. One love. Absolutely. You see, that's the whole thing. You know, a lot of people, their family want them to live in fear, deep divers. And that's why I say right now is spiritual warfare. Right now, the whole world is being split between 3D and 5D. You're going to have a lot of people who are for the vaccination, who want you to wear a face mask your entire life. But you're also going to have those who are in the 5th dimension saying, actually, it's all about love right now. So Benny, stay strong. Realize you've got this. So how does one become a chosen one? Can you go to school for it? Absolutely not. Ever wondered why deep divers? Hey, by the way, do you know that? And check this out. This is where it gets really grimy, deep divers. This is how you know. Like I say, there's a great awakening happening on the planet. There's a great awakening happening on the planet. So once again, like I say, shout out to everybody here. This is your show, deep divers. Add comments. Talk to me. Everyone here, smash the like button. Maria Sanchez, shout out to you. I woke up dreaming. Did you wake up dreaming? I woke up dreaming, Ralph. This number over and over and over. 3998. What does it mean? Love you all. Thank you, Ralph. Shout out to everybody here. Daniel, shout out to Daniel. Shout out to Sarah. Shout out to Hippie Wiz, Vivian, Sun Goddess, Kim Simba, Conscious Love. Shout out to Tasha. Shout out to Lemuria. Shout out to Henry Small. Hey, shout out everywhere. You have to know what you're doing when you see that number sequence. To find out what the numbers mean, I told you, a lot of people see 1111 all the time, and they're seeing that because they're the chosen one. You know, a lot of people who are seeing these repeating numbers, 1111, 1111, it's because they are leaving this world behind. But shout out to all the beautiful deep divers here. Like I say, if you're on this live stream, you're definitely a chosen one, because a lot of people right now on the planet are starting to wake up. Now, some news, deep divers. Check this out. Okay, you heard it here first. Listen to this. This is big news, big news, and only the chosen ones know about this. Portuguese appeals court deems PCR tests unreliable. You see, why aren't you hearing about this in the mainstream? Let me repeat that. Portuguese appeals court deems PCR tests unreliable. Right? So a lot is happening right now on the planet. Not only that, but there are thousands of people protesting all over Europe, especially in Germany. Thousands of people. The other day, they were all in Berlin, thousands of people. Because what's happening in Germany is getting real in Germany. They can't even leave their house. German police clash with protesters angry at Merkel's coronavirus law. German police unleashed water cannon and pepper spray in an effort to scatter thousands of protesters angry about a new legal framework for enforcing coronavirus restrictions passed by Parliament on Wednesday. This is a sign that you got so many people who are awake on the planet, because people are starting to get smart. Already in New York, they're making the COVID-19 vaccination mandatory. You better recognize, you better wake up. But what's happening on the planet? You see, Scott, shout out to Scott. Once again, deep divers, you are appreciated. This is not the time to be scared. You just said this is so scary. This is not the time to be scared. This is the time to find empowerment. Right? Because I told you, let love guide you, not fear. Let love guide you, not fear. You have to remind yourself of this, first and foremost, that this is the greatest test humanity has had thus far. And therefore, you can't sleep your way out of this one. You see, it was easy to do that before. We could say, what did we say, deep divers? We said things like, hey, official BZ, shout out to you, you are appreciated. Voila, shout out to you, you are appreciated. We said things like this. Hey, ignorance is bliss, right? Ignorance is bliss. In all scriptures, holy texts, they have a very similar saying. My people perish for a lack of knowledge. What? Oh my gosh. Slow motion this side. Say it again, Ralph. My people perish for a lack of knowledge. My people perish for a lack of knowledge. Ignorance is not bliss. Why? Because ignorance kills people. A lack of knowledge will get you killed very quickly. A lack of knowledge will shut down your soul very quickly. A lack of knowledge will keep you in lockdown very quickly. A lack of knowledge will get you vaccinated very quickly. A lack of knowledge will get your children vaccinated very quickly. A lack of knowledge will have you wearing a face mask for the rest of your life very quickly. A lack of knowledge will give you a new health passport very quickly. A lack of knowledge will give you a microchip up your ass very quickly. A lack of knowledge will get you eating fast food very quickly. A lack of knowledge will have you watching CNN forever. A lack of knowledge will have you comparing yourself to other people on Instagram. So you see what happens when you have a lack of knowledge? Do you know, deep divers? Let me tell you this. We're in a good mood, deep divers. We're having fun. I got new shoes right now. Now, you see, growing up, I said, hey, I want to be famous. I want to be a celebrity. I want to be a big superstar. And the reason why I thought like that was because those were the images I was seeing on MTV. I used to watch MTV Cribs. I'm like, hey, I want to be like that. I want to have that lifestyle, not realizing that lifestyle was just fake, a big illusion. So when you have the knowledge to say, actually, I'm richer than those people because I actually know who I am. What? Slow motion this side. Oh, we had fun with that, right? A lack of knowledge. That's a whole video right there, deep divers, right? A lack of knowledge. Official BZ, shout out to you. You are appreciated. Much love to you, Ralph. I found $5 yesterday while I was walking, while I was cleaning up Mother Nature, and now I'm giving gratitude. Thank you for being the OG master wizard and giving so freely. You are appreciated. Official BZ, let me give you a round of applause. I'm grateful for you. You are appreciated. Like I say, so many beautiful souls here. And that's what it's all about. Like I say, right now, it's all about gratitude. It's all about gratitude and realizing there is a huge shift happening on the planet. Now, the chosen ones know this. You know, let me tell you something, deep divers, because I told you, if I didn't find out who I was, I wouldn't be here sharing with you right now. There are many people in the entertainment industry who are chosen ones, and they got a choice to make. Lauryn Hill was a chosen one. That's why her music was so uplifting. But a lot of people, even chosen ones, have a big choice to make. How are they going to use their power? How are you going to use your power? How are you going to use your power? You see, you can use your power to elevate people, help them rise up, find out who they really are, or you can use your power to destroy people, dumb people down. I had a choice to make because I'm a wizard, deep divers. You see, just like Lord of the Rings, you got Gandalf, right? The good wizard. You also got the bad one, right? I'm the good wizard, deep divers. But I got a twin who's the bad one. So you got to remind yourself right now, you have the power, deep divers. It's not just about me. It's about you. We all have the same power. We all are the same. And everyone you see is a chosen one. It's just that a lot of people don't know who they are yet. But once they find out who they are, bingo, they become a chosen one. Daniel, shout out to you on the 1111. You are appreciated. Everybody here is appreciated. Like I say, so much good energy. I'm just grateful every single day, deep divers. I'm grateful for everybody and all the amazing deep divers I come across every single day, because I truly know collectively we are the force to be reckoned with. We are the power. Every single day. I know it for a fact. DVD. Oh, I like that name. That's that beautiful alliteration. DVD. DVD. Much love to you. I hope and pray the choice isn't poke in the arm or die. At least I'll be able to choose my soul if so. Love to you, Ralph. Well, let me tell you this, DVD, that it is a choice between that. It's a choice that you're going to have to make very soon. You see how they control people in the Matrix, and this is how they've been controlling people for thousands of years. It's the oldest trick in the book. Happened in the Roman times. The gladiators, okay? And the whole slogan was to give the masses wine and beer, and they will never wake up to who they really are. That's what happened. And now people are forced to get sober. Do you know, deep divers, like I told you, a lot of restaurants are shut. A lot of bars are closed. Now, this is symbolic that you can't get your regular drink that you normally get at the bar. It's closed. So what does that mean? Now you got to sober up. What? Slow motion this side. You got to start waking up, facing the music. Because why? It's a choice you've got to make right now. Everybody has to make a choice. Just like in the Matrix. The choice you have to make, just like in the Matrix, Neo, you take the red pill. Wait a minute. Neo, you take the blue pill and you wake up and believe whatever you want to believe. The illusion continues. You take the red pill and I show you the truth and how deep the rabbit hole really goes. So you got a choice, deep divers, red or blue. So that's just like how it is. We got to remind ourselves that it's a big choice. You see, a lot of people, you can't, like I said in today's new video, the new videos, right? You can't kumbaya your way out of this one. Kumbaya. No, you can't do that out of this one. You can't kumbaya your way out of this one. Now you gotta start realizing, just like what they're doing in Germany right now. Just like what they're doing in Germany right now, German police clash with protesters angry at Merkel's coronavirus laws. You see, in Germany, they're furious in Germany. You should really take a look. Call someone in Germany right now and ask them about what happened in Berlin. They'll tell you thousands of people were protesting because why are they doing this? Because they know if they don't stand up, it's only going to get worse. More lockdown, more vaccinations, more microchips. So you have to remind yourself that it's time to wake up. Shout out to everybody on this live. Deep divers, we're having fun today. Shout out to all the chosen ones. If you are on this live, it's because you're a chosen one. It's because you came here at the right time. You see, everyone else is doing something totally different. You came here at the right time. And that's the thing as well. Right now, a lot of people, we all got to speak in code right now. We all got to speak in code. Let me tell you a little secret, deep divers. Let me tell you a little secret. And this is how I know, right? So a lot of the times, if I make a video like today's video, Ralph Smart Live, the chosen one. Okay. Only the chosen ones are going to watch it. Only the people who are meant to watch this video are going to watch it. And that's why in this time you have to learn that everything is in code. Because I only expect the chosen ones to be here. This is a round table meeting right now. See, everyone else is elsewhere. That's fantastic. Now we can talk. We can get down to business. So you got to remind yourself that learn how to put things in code words. Learn how to put things in symbols. Shout out to all the artists out there. You know all about symbolism. That's what we got to learn how to do. Learn how to be smart with words. Learn how to put code words in so you can reach certain people. They know what you're talking about when you do something, when you say something, when you put a symbol, when you put an emoji, right? Prosperity Carter, shout out to you. You are appreciated. My YouTube channel is at Prosperity Carter. Been plant-based since October. Thank you, Ralph, for always diving deep. You are. Let me give a round of applause to everybody here, deep divers. And that's wonderful. Shout out to all the chosen ones who are starting a YouTube channel, who are helping other people awaken, because that's what it's all about. There are so many people right now on the planet who are starting a YouTube channel, starting their own website, designing their own app. And that's what you need to help other people wake up. You see, being a chosen one, and there are so many chosen ones all over the globe. Being a chosen one means that you are fully aware of your power. From the moment you were born, you know that being free is your birthright. From the moment you were born, you know that you came here to be a sovereign being. From the moment you were born, you know that you were different from other people. From the moment you were born, you know that you're an old soul in a young body. A lot of people, I told you, there are so many young people, deep divers, watching my videos, 15, 16, 17, 18. They are awake. They're the chosen ones. They are the ones who came back to help humanity ascend during this period. So shout out to all the chosen ones. Shout out to everybody on this live. Like I say, deep divers, I'm here to talk to you in real time. Elijah, shout out to Elijah. Love from Toronto. Love from Toronto. Your diet changed my energy levels when working out. I genuinely think I'm hearing people's thoughts. I meditate daily, so no anxiety. That's great. That's great. And that's the whole thing. Being a chosen one also is about what you're putting inside of your body every single day. So a lot of chosen ones start to realize that Jamaica Scott, shout out to Jamaica Scott. She's always there. How was your freeline skate today? Oh, it was good. I'm always skating every single day, deep dives. So part of being a chosen one is also about realizing food is information. See, when you go to the local grocery store, you can pick the foods that can heal you instantly. And that's why I always got to give credit to Dr. Sabi, my food mentor, who really, see, I was in a bad shape, deep divers. I was in a bad shape. Viola, shout out to you. You are appreciated. Like I say, deep divers, I'm here to talk to you in real time. Real time. You are appreciated. Viola Nicole, beautiful name, by the way. Gratitude. Hey, I started walking when I was living in Hawaii back in 2012. I started seeing 313 everywhere, and everything I wanted started to manifest. I really appreciate and love you, Ralph. You are appreciated. Viola, Nicole. That's amazing. Like, so many people are seeing the synchronicity. So many people are seeing these numbers all over the place. And that's what's up. So if you can see what's happening on the planet right now, if you're not believing everything you're being told, that's because you're a chosen one. If all your family are like, hey, you need to have a vaccine and you need to have a microchip up your ass, and you're not buying it, that's because you're a chosen one. You see, chosen ones aren't always popular. You see, many chosen ones they're the outsider. They're the ones who are saying, actually, no, I don't want to go into the vaccine room. Instead, outside right now. Instead, I just want to smile right now. I don't want to wear a face mask. Hey, right now, there is a big shift happening. Why is this shift happening? Because it is truly the return of the chosen ones. Michael, chosen one, shout out to you. You are appreciated. I am a chosen warrior. Much love to all. We are all magnificent. Absolutely. You see, that's the whole thing, deep divers. We are all magnificent. And I truly feel more and more people are going to wake up. They're already waking up, but even more people are going to wake up next year. More people are going to wake up when they really push the vaccine on you. Because this is the time where so many people just want to enjoy their life. Do you know, deep divers, behind me, it's a beautiful background, right? Well, this is a real place on planet Earth. You should be here right now. You should be enjoying nature right now. You should be enjoying the little samba right now. Tea Time Trust, shout out to you. Shout out to all the beautiful deep divers here. And that is key. Tea Time Tarot. Shout out to Tea Time Tarot. You are appreciated, Tea Time Tarot. You are appreciated, Tea Time Tarot. Before shutdown and COVID, did you have dreams or senses about something big coming? What do you think of tools like tarot? Do you use them? Great question. Absolutely. I knew that something big was coming before COVID-19. In fact, I predicted it in the 2020 predictions video. In the 2020 predictions video, I predicted everything that's happening right now on the planet. And it did come to me in a dream. And it came to me. And I'm like, gosh, should I tell deep divers about this? Should I tell deep divers what I just saw in the dream? Then I said, yeah, I might as well. And when I actually did that video, a lot of people said, gosh, Ralph, then after it happened in March, they're like, oh my gosh, you were right. Right. So let's go back, because I'm not just talking to talk. I got the receipts, deep divers. So let's go back to 2019. Right. Here's the proof. 2019. What's the date? December 3rd, 2019. 2020 world predictions. What's coming? You won't believe it. Oh, baby. You can go and watch that video right now after this. So let's just play a little clip from it. Oh, new app, which is going to take everything from those other shitty apps which didn't work.
This is a Smile Direct Club aligner. It's how Smile Direct Club safely...
And they are going to create a better... I don't know what it's going to be called, but just it's going to drop in 2020. Deep divers, what's the ninth thing that's going to happen in 2020? There is going to be another event similar to 9/11. I saw it in a dream that something bad is going to happen to the planet. A big catastrophe, a major event. And this event is planned. And it's going to happen sometime in 2020. Oh, deep divers. See, I'm not just talking to talk. How was I able to see what was going to happen in December 3rd, 2019, before this whole thing broke out? You got the proof right there, deep divers. I was spot on because I did see it in a dream. And this is what happens when you're a chosen one. You're tapped in. You are a clairvoyant. There are beings amongst us who are psychic. There are people who have synesthesia. Nancy Ann Tappy, the parapsychologist who was the founder of the Indigo movement. In the 1960s, she saw that children being born had an indigo aura, and they were specifically coming to the planet to raise the frequency of the planet. They were called the indigos. You had the hippie movement, right? The hippie movement, indigo movement. They gave babies. They had babies. The crystals came. Crystals had babies. The rainbows came. Rainbows had babies. The cat down the road came. So I told you, let me play it one more time, deep divers, for those who are just joining the live. Let me play it one more time. Listen, December 3rd, 2019. This is way before COVID-19 people even knew about COVID. They didn't even know the word COVID-19. But Ralph Smart Infinite Waters was diving deep, giving you the warning sign, it's time to get ready, because shit is about to go down. So let's listen. There is going to be another, and they are going to start reconnecting people. People will be able to share their experiences in a more authentic way. Okay? I don't know what it's going to be called, but just it's going to drop in 2020. Deep divers, what's the 9th thing that's going to happen in 2020? There is going to be another event similar to 9/11. I saw it in a dream that something bad is going to happen to the planet. A big catastrophe, a major event. And this event is planned. And it's going to happen sometime in 2020. Because you remember deep divers, you remember 2012, where everyone was getting so excited for this like whole awakening. That's when it really kicked in 2012. But then they made a film about 2012, like the end of the world. Well, they tried to mess up the awakening wave. So same thing with 2020, because 2020 is perfect vision. So they are going to try to blind the masses. How do you blind someone? By distracting them. What? Slow motion this side. So there are going to be a lot of false flags, a lot of staged events. So you have to be aware of that. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. We are going to ride. Oh my gosh. Ooh. I ain't even listened to that clip in a long time, deep divers, but I told you. This was made in December 3rd, 2019. I'm tapped in, deep divers. This was before anybody was even talking about what was happening in 2020. So like I say, this is what happens when you're a chosen one. You're tapped in. You're able to see things before they happen. And that video goes in even more. But I already predicted this whole thing. And this is the gift of truly being a chosen one, truly being tapped into your power of who you really are. You start to realize that, you see, there's something called remote viewing. And when you learn how to remote view, we're going to talk about that, deep divers. Tea Time Tarot, thank you so much. 100%. I 100% believe in psychic phenomena. Obviously, what are your dream themes now? Oh, you want to do the inception right now, right? You want to do the inception on my mind right now? Dive deep into Ralph Smart dreams right now? As I see it, you see, I did the 2021 video predictions in August. I did it early. And I was having a lot of visions. And it's a choice that humanity has to make. You see, the dreams and the visions I'm having right now are that right now is no mercy. Because just like Orwell said, if you want a vision of the future, imagine a boot stamping on a human face forever. And that's what I see is happening on the planet right about now. It is, there is a boot. there is a boot on humanity's face, and it's not going to get off unless they get it off. And that's why you're seeing everything go down the way in Germany, right? In Germany, like I said, there are thousands of people protesting in Germany right now, in Berlin. And this hasn't actually been covered on the news so much. I mean, it's been in a few news places, a few news stations, but a lot of people aren't talking about how monumental this was, because they are starting to realize that, hey, shit is getting real right now. Right? So, but like I say, it's all there. It's all there, deep divers, right? It's all there. And this is part of being a chosen one. When you are a chosen one, you are able to see things. Let me play it one more time, just to tell you what happens when you are tapped in. 2020 world predictions.
Thing that's going to happen in 2020. There is going to be another event similar to 9/11. I saw it in a dream that something bad is going to happen to the planet. A big catastrophe, a major event. And this event is planned. And it's going to happen sometime in 2020. Because you remember, deep divers, you remember 2012, where everyone was getting so excited for this like whole awakening. That's when it really kicked in 2012. But then they made a film about 2012, like the end of the world. Well, they tried to mess up the awakening wave. So same thing with 2020, because 2020 is perfect vision. So they are going to try to blind the masses. How do you blind someone? By distracting them. What? Slow motion this side. So there are going to be a lot of false flags, a lot of staged events. So you have to be aware of that. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. We are going to rise, deep divers, okay? And what's the 10th thing that's going to happen in 2020, deep dive?
Whew. Like I say, Ralph Smart diving deep there. Ralph Smart diving deep there. And this is the gift, deep divers, that we all have, to realize that we can all start to see things before they happen. We can all start to learn about things before they happen. Shout out to everybody here. You are appreciated, deep divers, the chosen ones. If you are on this live, that's because you're a chosen one. You came here at the right time. You could have been doing anything else, deep divers, but you made it here. We celebrate you. The cat down the road celebrates you. We celebrate you. So, once again, this is the People's Show, deep divers. You got a question? Let me know. You got a message? Let me know. Like I say, I'm reading everything right now because this is the People's Show. Main event 628. You are appreciated. 1221. Jupiter, Saturn, grand conjunction at 0 degrees Aquarius. We will literally watch the birth of the age of Aquarius. What a time to be alive. Shout out to all the chosen ones. What? Slow motion this side. Slow motion this side. That's powerful right there. You see, that's why I love connecting with deep divers in real time. They tell me stuff I don't know about. Wow. Absolutely. I keep telling you, there's a reason why this is all happening right now. It's not a coincidence. It's not an accident. That 2020, which is 2020 vision, so much is happening right now on the planet because right now there's something else going on behind the scenes. Something else going on behind the scenes. Something else going on behind the scenes. Main event 628. Jupiter, Saturn, grand conjunction at 0 degrees Aquarius. We will literally watch the birth of the age of Aquarius. What a time to be alive. Shout out to all the chosen ones. Definitely shout out to all the chosen ones. Shout out to everybody in the chat. So many beautiful deep divers here, deep divers. Let's just raise the frequency a little bit. Let's raise the frequency a little bit. Okay, let's raise the frequency. Beautiful deep divers, peace. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. We are out here in the heart of nature, baby. And I'm just, woo, breathing in that good ass prana, baby, because it feels so good to be alive, deep divers.
Just breathing in that good ass prana, baby. 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 Just breathing in that good ass prana, baby.
Beautiful deep divers, peace. Oh yeah, deep divers. Do you enjoy that? Breathing in. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. That's how to raise the frequency and raise the vibration. Make sure you are breathing in that good ass prana every single day. It is essential. It is essential. And shout out to Daniel. Very, very powerful statement. Life is like a video game that we just got to enjoy. Absolutely. We do have to enjoy the video game. We have to learn how to be player one in the video game. And that's why I love like doing live streams, deep divers, because it reminds me life is like a video game. And in a video game, you can have any background you want. Like we got dolphins, deep divers in the background right now. Where the hell did these dolphins come from, deep divers? Wisdom with you, shout out to you. Where on earth did these dolphins come from? This is exactly like how life really is. You can manifest anything. And that's why I always say there is a beautiful side of technology. There is a beautiful side of graphics showing us how the world really works. We can manifest any reality we want It's that easy. You can be anywhere right now, Ralph. We can go from here. Woo! I like this. Or we can go from here. This is pretty cool, deep divers. Or we can go retro on your ass, deep divers. Oh, deep divers. You see, I'm just giving you a little example of how you can change your reality. Right? So let's bring the dolphins back. Dolphins are so happy right now. Dolphins are such beautiful animals. Ever had a chance to see a dolphin up close, you'll start to realize that human beings are not the smartest species on the planet. In fact, dolphins are a whole lot smarter. Connecting through ultrasound miles away. But you see, and this is part of being a chosen one. Do you know why dolphins are so friendly to human beings? Do you know why, deep divers? Because you often see that dolphins aren't afraid of human beings. If you've ever actually been in the water with a dolphin, they'll come up to you. They'll come up to you. They'll actually help you. There are cases of people drowning and dolphins saving them. Because dolphins, which is the infinite waters, are here to help the planet ascend as well. So dolphins are here to remind us that love is the answer. What? Slow motion this side. And that's why there are so many cases of dolphins saving human beings from drowning. So if you see a dolphin, kiss it on behalf of Ralph Smart. Shout out to Daniel. Life is like a video game. Absolutely. Absolutely. Make sure you are player one. Make sure you, dolphins are peaceful beings. Marguerite M. Bia, shout out to you. You are appreciated. I'm 19 and I recently discovered I was a chosen one. My flight 222 today was cancelled because they told me I was COVID positive. I literally cried and came on YouTube. I feel helpless a bit. Well, I'm so grateful you actually put that in the chat, because a lot of people probably aren't aware of what's happening. A lot of people probably aren't aware of what's happening. And I've been telling you, you see, they are stopping people from even getting on flights, deep divers. If you are testing COVID positive, they are canceling your flights. So we have to realize that right now it's getting real on the planet. And it's time for people to start waking up and smelling the coffee. But once again, I'm here to remind you that this is not the time to feel disheartened. This is the time to be empowered, to realize you're not the only one. Millions of people right now are coming together I'm doing it on Infinite Waters. People are doing it elsewhere. Doesn't matter where you are right now, there is a revolution happening. Whether it's in Germany, okay, whether it's in Germany with a mass protest with thousands of people waking up, because that's what's happening in Germany right now. Thousands of protests, thousands of people protesting. But also, this is key. And I came across this news story. And if you live in Portugal, contact me. If anyone lives in Portugal right now, contact me. I used to go to Portugal a lot, actually. I went surfing in Portugal, deep dive. It's a fantastic place. But in Portugal, and this is huge, and no one's talking about this, right? In Portugal, Portuguese court deems PCR tests unreliable. Let's go down a bit. Let's go down a bit. Let me read it to you, deep divers. The court stated the test's reliability depends on the number of cycles used and the viral load present. Citing Jafar et al. 2020, the court concludes that if someone is tested by PCR a positive, when a threshold of 35 cycles or higher is used, as is the rule in most laboratories in Europe and the US, the probability that said person is infected is less than 3%, and the probability that said result is a false positive is 97%. I don't think you heard me. The court further notes that the cycle threshold used for the PCR tests currently being made in Portugal is unknown. So, like I told you, deep divers, this is huge. This is huge. This is huge news. But guess what? The real news, this is a slow motion, deep divers, coming up. Right? Check this out. The real news never makes it to the news. What? Slow motion this side. So, I'm sending you good energy, Marguerite. You know, remind yourself, stay elevated, stay in good spirits. And remind yourself you're not the only one. You know, they are doing this because the end goal is to have a COVID-19 passport for everybody on the planet. And that's why being a chosen one is when you know that actually you came here to be free. First and foremost, you came here to be free. Just like the dolphins, you came here to be free. Nobody can tell you nothing because you know who you are. Nobody can tell you what to believe in because you know who you are. And right now, the solution for everything that's going on is to remind yourself that there's strength in numbers. There's strength in numbers. There's strength in numbers. Don't allow yourself to be lowered to a fear frequency. Awake Zen, shout out to you. You are shout out to everybody who's on this, like deep divers. If you made it to this live stream, because I know you probably got a lot of things to do, but you're a chosen one because you could have been anywhere else, but you managed to make it here. Congratulations. The dolphins are clapping for you. We're all clapping for you. We are all clapping for you right now. Awake Zen, shout out to you. Hey brother, please can you give a shout out to my mom Lorraine? She watches the channel with me and likes your content. Much love to the C1s. Much love to you, Awake Zen, and to your wonderful mother. You are appreciated. That's amazing. That's amazing. Lorraine, shout out to you, Lorraine. Shout out to all the deep divers who are really diving deep, finding out more about themselves. So we have to remind ourselves that right now, the earth as we know it is being changed before our eyes. And it's going to get a lot stranger on the planet. If you think now is strange, just wait. There's more surprises for you in store. But one thing I'm seeing, and I'm seeing it, is that so many people all around the planet are starting to wake up. It's happening all around the planet. It's because the chosen ones are returning, giving information out, helping people find out who they really are. Like if you've seen someone's videos on YouTube and it empowers you, that's because that person you watched is a chosen one, sent here to help you wake up. And when you wake up, you are now chosen, and you help other people wake up, then they get chosen. You see, we are all chosen ones. It's just that a lot of us are asleep. Shout out to Nick. Love and peace to everyone watching. Ralph, please give a shout out to my brother Tim. Shout out to you, Tim. Shout out to the brother Tim in the house. Shout out to Tim in the house. Shout out to everybody diving deep. So we have to really remind ourselves that Crescendo, shout out to your father, Papa G. I see you. Shout out to Papa G. We have to really remind ourselves this is a great time to be alive. It's a great time to be alive. I'm excited right now. I'm excited, truly excited. Daniela Miller, shout out to you. You are appreciated. Thank you, Ralph. I go to the park quite often now because of you. I'm not a full vegan, but I'm almost there. No meat, no dairy or foods with dye. I also wrote a rap song dedicated to you. Fantastic. Now, can you play that song by any chance? Can you play that song? You know, in fact, deep divers, this is not a competition, but I've been producing a lot lately, deep divers, I must say, right? I've been producing a little bit, right? And if you are an artist, okay, you might want to do something with this song. You might want to do something. You just might want to do something. Oh my gosh, deep divers, we just went somewhere. Deep divers, we just went somewhere. We just got transported somewhere. See the power of music, deep divers? See what the power of music does? Right? So that's the hope music always brings. I produce that track, Deep Divers, called Summer. And I'm always encouraging people to start playing an instrument, learn how to play an instrument, learn how to produce, because music can transform everything around. Shout out to everybody here. Deep Divers, we're just warming up. We're just warming up. We're just warming up. Metaphysical Mike, shout out to Metaphysical Mike. You are appreciated. 1111, thank you so much. Metaphysical Mike, how to clear past life trauma of losing eyesight. Thank you, Ralph. Shout out to you, Metaphysical Mike. Let me tell you this. I wear glasses, deep divers, whenever I'm on the computer. And these glasses I have right now, let me move around a little bit. You might be able to see a purple tint. They're called blue light glasses. And they are fantastic to help prevent your eyes from blue light, which can be hazardous to your eye health. So anytime we're using these electrical devices, we have to remind ourselves to wear blue light glasses. And that's one way you can start to clear past life trauma of losing eyesight. Also remind yourself that fear is never a good place to live. Make sure you're getting enough sleep. Make sure you're drinking enough water. Make sure you're resting your eyes a lot. And also remind yourself that a lot of eyesight issues, Metaphysical Mike, shout out to you, can be healed. In fact, a few months ago, deep divers, my eyesight wasn't so good. I was like kind of seeing things very blurry. Now all of a sudden I can see 20/20, because everything can be healed. Everything can be restored back to its original place. And we have to remind ourselves there are herbs we can use to heal ourselves, but also our attitude to life also impacts our eyesight. Metaphysical Mike, shout out to you. One love to everybody here. Deep divers. Ricky, shout out to Ricky. Ralph, have you ever gone to Patagonia in Chile? It is a very beautiful place. You should go. Also, Zanzibar, Tanzania, and Tibet in China are profound places. Okay. I got people giving me recommendations, deep divers. About to take a trip. Jeez. See, I thought I'd been to places because I spent a lot of time in Brazil. But you're telling me now about Patagonia in Chile? I got to go there then. Zanzibar? I got to go there. Tibet? I got to go there. I gotta go there. But one of the most beautiful places I've been to, Rio de Janeiro. And when we talk of being the chosen one, in fact, when I was in Brazil, I had the best experience ever. And it was realizing that this whole world is so incredibly beautiful. If you get a chance, deep divers, go to Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, one of the most beautiful cities in the world. Just the mountains, it's like you're in a postcard. But you really feel like, gosh, you've been blessed by the universe just to be here on Ipanema Beach. On Ipanema Beach, Leblon, all of these beaches, Flamingo. Beautiful place. So I'm going to take your advice, right? I'm going to take your advice. Proton Void, shout out to you. And if you are on this live, deep divers, that is because you are at the right place at the right time. Shout out to you. You are in that process of making your life better, living your best life. Congratulations. Hey, Ralph, what are your favorite smoothies? Thanks. That's a great question. Now, deep divers, can you guess? I'll let you guess. What is Ralph Smart's favorite smoothies? Favorite smoothie to drink? What is Ralph Smart's favorite smoothie? Can you guess? Hey, it's got something to do with Brazil. Oh, you guessed it. Açaí, absolutely. Do you know, deep divers, how much açaí I actually drank in Brazil? But also, let me tell you this. Let me give you some game, deep divers. If you go to Brazil, you see in Brazil, this is where I actually really got interested in the plant-based diet in Brazil. There are cherries called acerola cherries, okay? Acerola cherries. You heard it here first. Acerola cherries. Let me show you what acerola cherries look like, okay? So, acerola cherries. These cherries, these babies. Oh, if you get a smoothie of this, knock yourself out, deep divers. Good morning. You're going to be on cloud 9 all day. Acerola cherry. I had this in Brazil, acerola cherries. And let me type in acerola smoothie. Okay, yeah, these are the smoothies. These are like my favorite smoothies. Acerola smoothies. Acerola, acai. That's a good to go. But yeah, acerola is fantastic, packed full of vitamin C, packed full of antioxidants, And that's the thing. They've got so much antioxidants in them. They're like way more vitamin C than oranges, like way more antioxidants than any fruit you can find where you live. So I always say acerola, acai, maca powder, banana smoothie, fantastic. But like I say, on the planet, deep divers, there is so much happening right now, and it's happening for a reason. Goji berries, absolutely. Goji berries are fantastic. Goji berries are one of my favorites as well. They're not cheap, but they're worth it. They're not cheap, but they are so worth it. Absolutely. Let me give a shout out to KD in the house. Like I say, deep divers, I'm just grateful every single day. Shout out to KD in the house. Thank you, Ralph, for your strength, wisdom, and for helping us to set ourselves free. Love you. You are appreciated, KD. KD to the AD to the baby. I'm just freestyling. Tip of the dome, deep divers. Ralph Smart, never alone. Always at home, never at home. Always in nature. Yeah, shout out to KD in the house. So, like I say, deep divers, there is a huge shift happening on the planet. Huge shift happening on the planet. And the shift has to do with people waking up on the planet, the resistance that's forming so strong all around the planet. I told you. You see, you have to pay attention to what's happening in Germany right now. They're not showing you this on the news. They're not covering this on the news. So when we realize that thousands of people are protesting all over Europe, we start to realize that actually change is here. We start to realize that change is here. Let me give a special shout out. And that's why I say, deep divers, let's give thanks. Let's give thanks. Change is here. One love to everybody here. Leah Chim Ra, shout out to you. You are appreciated. If there's something you want to say, deep divers, let me know. Let me know. Change is here. Change is here. Change is here. Sun Chrysalis, shout out to you. Let me give a special shout out to Lia Chim Ra. Thank you so much for that offering. You are appreciated. Everybody here, you are appreciated. Shout out to all the chosen ones. Shout out to everybody who's improving their life. Shout out to everybody who is outside enjoying the sunlight. Shout out to everybody who's just living their best life right about now. So, Sun Chrysalis, shout out to you. Hey, Ralph, thank you for your infinite wisdom every day. You have been my mentor for 4 years. I love you. Question, have you had lychee fruit before? Absolutely. I wake up with that in my mouth and a whole bunch of grapes. That's one of my favorites as well. We can't forget lychee. Deep divers, most delicious always. Shout out to Liakim Ra. You are appreciated. Thank you for that. Much appreciated to everybody here. Like I say, gratitude is the attitude, deep divers. I'm grateful every single day. I'm blessed every single day. When you learn how to give, you will always receive. When you learn how to give, you will always receive. I've seen it firsthand. You see, we got to remind ourselves, deep divers, that right now there is an ascension happening on the planet. And it's happening at the exact same time there's a lockdown happening. Go figure. There is an ascension happening on the planet, and it's happening at the exact same time the lockdown is happening. Why do you think? So it's never an accident. Never an accident or a coincidence in the universe. Brandon Fowler, shout out to you. You are appreciated. Peggy, thank you. I'm here to talk to you in real time, deep divers. I'm reading your comments in real time. Brandon Fowler, shout out to you. You are appreciated. Ever since I was little, I felt different, and I had a feeling the world would change forever. Somehow in my adult life, almost 2 years ago, I had a sudden spiritual awakening, and everything became so clear. Now that's wonderful to hear. That's wonderful to hear. And that's why it's the return of the chosen ones. A lot of people have felt like an outsider, an outcast. They felt different from when they were young, since they were young. And they've known that they came here for a greater purpose. Shout out to everybody here, deep divers. Like I say, if you are truly tapped in, okay, let me talk of the chosen ones. If you are truly tapped into who you are, if you are a chosen one, if your ancestry goes back to ancient Egypt, if your ancestry goes back to ancient Lemuria, if your ancestry goes back to Atlantis, you know what I'm talking about. You're a chosen one. Right now, it pays to be tuned into who you really are. It pays to be tapped into who you really are. So if you're just joining the live stream, I want to play you something very important. Okay. I want to play you something very important. Shout out to everybody here. Steve Mahoney. They won't be able to handle the energy soon, brother. Oh my gosh. Well, they got no choice. You see, right now, the whole planet is awakening. There's nothing anybody can do about it, because this has got everything to do with the planetary alignments. It's got everything to do with the planetary alignments. The age of Aquarius. So let me just play you this, deep divers, okay? The year is Nandi, shout out to you. So the year is 2019. Can you talk about your vision? Absolutely. Let me tell you about my vision, because I had it in 2019. about what was going to happen on the planet. Let me tell you. So this video, I put it out December 3rd, 2019. 2020 world predictions, what's coming? You won't believe this. Now, if you haven't seen that video, you better watch that video quick, because you're going to see everything I said is coming true. Let me play you a tiny clip of what I said. Let me just play this to you.
Okay? I don't know what it's going to be called, but just it's going to drop in 2020. Deep divers, what's the 9th thing that's going to happen in 2020? There is going to be another event similar to 9/11. I saw it in a dream that something bad is going to happen to the planet. A big catastrophe, a major event. And this event is planned. And it's going to happen sometime in 2020. Because you remember deep divers, you remember 2012, where everyone was getting so excited for this like whole awakening. That's when it really kicked in 2012. But then they made a film about 2012, like the end of the world. Well, they tried to mess up the awakening wave. So same thing with 2020, because 2020 is perfect vision. So they are going to try to blind the masses. How do you blind someone? By distracting them. What? Slow motion this side. So there are going to be a lot of false flags, a lot of staged events. So you have to be aware of that. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. We are going to rise, deep divers, okay? And what's the 10th thing that's going to happen in 20?
So there you have it, deep divers. Like I was telling you, I was getting you ready in 2019 because I saw it in a dream, you see. Like my grandma used to say, Ralph, I had a dream. Hey, everybody on this live chat, make sure you smash the like button. We got a whole lot to talk about. Shout out to all the chosen ones. I know a lot of people are stuck at work right now, stuck in traffic. Hey, if you're on this live, smash the like button. Let's beat the algorithm, because they have been hiding videos, censoring videos. Ain't nobody got time for that, right? Smash the like button so people could know that this video is up. Let's do that right now. So, like I say, everything I spoke of in 2019 is happening right now. And this is the gift of being a chosen one. You see, in ancient times, in all scriptures, you will find the same thing they talk about. And what they talk about in a lot of scriptures, holy texts and all of these things, is that, let me give a shout out to Emron. Shout out to Emron in the house. Let me just read this. Mielia V. You are appreciated. Thank you, Ralph. You are changing my life continuously with your wisdom. I found a lot of synchronicities in your live session today and in all of your videos, actually. Love is the answer. Absolutely. Let me give you a round of applause and much gratitude to you. Start clapping, deep divers. Absolutely. Love is the answer. That's beautiful how you just put that. Thank you so much for that. Shout out to everybody here. Deep divers, we're just having fun. We are just having fun right now on the planet, diving deep once again. Well, that's the thing. You see, you're saying they won't be able to handle this energy soon. They got no choice, because I told you, when we realize that this is not got to do with anybody. This has something to do with a planetary alignment. Nobody's just locking down the whole planet. This is happening because it's a global reset as well. What's happening, like I said in that video, is that millions of people are waking up. 2020 vision, 2020. Oh, we're back, deep divers. Shout out to everybody diving deep. Like I say, 2020 is the year where everybody gets their vision back. Everybody gets their vision back. That's why it's all happening right now in 2020. Because 2020 is a symbol of humanity getting their vision back. Let me play you a song, deep divers. Listen to this. Beautiful deep divers, peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. We are out here in the heart of nature, baby. And I'm just breathing in that good ass prana, baby, because it feels so good to be alive, deep divers.
Just breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Just breathing in that good ass prana, baby.
Shout out to everybody here. Let me give a special shout out to Flow Duality. You are appreciated, Flow Duality. Hey, like I say, deep divers, we've been live streaming for now over 2 hours. You know, the first 2 hours were flawless. First 2 hours and 20 minutes, no interruptions. So everybody on this live stream, make sure you smash the like button right now. The chosen ones are here, deep divers. We got a whole lot to talk about. So Aries Taurus, shout out to you. Because of you, I retired in a month and got my life back in nature daily. Yes, the age of Aquarius is here. Saturn and Jupiter conjunct 12/21. Absolutely. 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 And, you know, this is a great time to be alive, deep divers. It's a phenomenal time to be alive. So, you know, Steve, hey, when you just said that, all of a sudden the live goes down. And we've been streaming for 2 hours, right? And nothing went down, right? They can't handle the energy. You see, this is the power. We can stop live streams, deep divers. we can stop things moving. Shout out to everybody here, deep divers. So let me give a shout out to Jose. You are appreciated. What's up, Ralph? Thank you for your work. You've been extremely influential in the ascension of my health, consciousness, and soul. Thank you for sharing the blessings. 111. Major respect, more power to you. Let me give a shout out to everybody who's on this chat. Christopher, shout out to Christopher as well. Let me give a huge round of applause to everybody who made it. Just starting the live stream, deep divers. Let me give a huge shout out to everybody who is here. And if you made it, deep divers, that's because you're one of the chosen ones. That's because you came here at the right time. You came here at the right time, at the right place. And it is beautiful. It is beautiful to see so many people waking up. So like I say, we are seeing a global awakening happen before our eyes right now. We're seeing it. We're seeing it in the form of what's happening in Portugal. Portugal appeals court deems PCR test unreliable. Let me read you this, deep divers. This is so important. Turn up the volume and listen. Let's read it. This is huge. And when did this news story break? 11/11. Let me give a huge shout out to everybody who's just joining us. Joel, shout out to you, Joel. Vision, shout out to you. Good news, Portugal. Absolutely. You're from Portugal? Wonderful. So let's read it. This is huge. So the article starts like this. Portuguese appeals court deems PCR test unreliable. Now let's go down and read it, deep divers. Let's read it together. The court stated, okay, let's read it from the beginning. On November 11th, 2020, a Portuguese court ruled it was unlawful to quarantine people based solely on a PCR test. See, this is the news they don't show you in the news. Go figure, deep divers. This is the news you never ever hear about. But it's all happening in Portugal. On November 11th, 2020, a Portuguese appeal court ruled it was unlawful to quarantine people based solely on a PCR test. The court stated the test's reliability depends on the number of cycles used and the viral load present. Citing Jafar et al. 2020, the court concludes that if someone is tested by PCR as positive when a threshold of 35 cycles or higher is used, as is the rule in most laboratories in Europe and the US, the probability that said person is infected is less than 3%. And the probability that said result is a false positive is 97%. The court further notes that the cycle threshold used for the PCR tests currently being made in Portugal is unknown. So this is huge, huge. But this doesn't make it to the mainstream outlets for a reason. So realize there is a huge awakening happening on the planet. Let me give a shout out to everybody here. Shout out to everybody here. Deep divers, we got a whole lot to talk about. Orange Pink 135. Shout out to you. You are appreciated. The NWO is Agenda 21. Depopulation program. The elites are going to wipe us all out. Well, let me tell you this. They can't wipe out the chosen ones. What? Slow motion this side. It's impossible. Joel, shout out to you, Joel. You are appreciated. This is the people show, deep divers. You support me, I support you. Talk to me. Let me know how you've been. Let me know what you're going through. Lil Willie. Okay, we're diving deep right now. Benjamin Franklin once said this. Lil Willie, shout out to you. Those who would give up essential liberty to purchase a little temporary safety deserve neither liberty nor safety. Woo! I like that. Very powerful statement right there. Those who would give up essential liberty to purchase a little temporary safety deserve neither liberty nor safety. That's huge. That's huge right there. And we got to remind ourselves, deep divers, right now, a lot of people aren't having it on the planet. A lot of people, they just want to be free. They just want to breathe. Can we breathe right now? They just want to breathe in the good ass prana, baby. And that's what's happening all around the planet. So there is a huge shift we have to be grateful for that's happening. And it has a lot to do with the people who are helping the planet ascend. You see, let me tell you this. Shout out to all the chosen ones here. A lot of people became awake and aware because they started to break off from society. You see, when you break off from society, you start to awaken. Like the great Krishnamurti said, it is no measure of health to be well adjusted to a profoundly sick society. So when people say, actually, I don't want to be part of a sick society, they start to find out who they really are. You see, most people only see with the two eyes. When you are a chosen one, you see with the first eye. What? Slow motion this side. You see with the third eye, baby. Can't keep it closed. And that's what's happening right now on the planet. People are starting to go back to their ancestral roots. They're starting to change their diet. They're starting to go plant-based. This is all part of the chosen ones returning, saying, hey, you can heal your immune system. You can stop being a caterpillar. You can take flight and be a butterfly. How about that, deep divers? How about that? Shout out to everybody in the chat. I see you, deep divers. You know, so many beautiful, beautiful souls. This is the awakening, deep divers. They've been talking about in ancient times, in books such as Revelations. This is here. We have to really remind ourselves that there is a revolution happening on the planet. And that revolution has to do with an inner revolution, an inner engineering of human awareness, consciousness. And this is why we have already won. This is why this is not the time to be fearful. This is the time. This is the time to be empowered every single day. Shout out to everybody who's on this chat, deep divers. You know, I'm breathing in that good ass prana, baby. You know, it feels so good to be alive, deep divers. Raising the frequency, raising the vibration. Make sure you get the book Deep Divers Feel Alive by Ralph Smart on Amazon and at ralphsmart.com/thebook, because inside of this book, you will find all the information you need to live your best life. So many people are waking up. Not only there in Portugal, it's also happening. It's also happening in Germany. All over Germany, protests. Thousands of people on the street saying we ain't having it. Ain't nobody got time for that. It's happening everywhere you go, deep divers. You're seeing a revolution. Shout out to everybody here. Let's just raise the frequency, deep divers. One love to everybody here. Beautiful deep divers, peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. We are out here in the heart of nature, baby. And I'm just breathing in that good ass prana, baby, because it feels so good to be alive, deep divers.
Just breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Just breathing in that good ass prana, baby.
Oh yes, we're breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Like I told you, deep divers. We're raising the frequency, raising the vibration. I told you. So many beautiful deep divers who are on this live stream right now. Let me give a huge round of applause to everybody who's here. We gotta remind ourselves, deep divers. Aaron Richmond, 1111, shout out to you. You are appreciated. We got to remind ourselves, deep divers, that right now, this is the greatest time to be alive on the planet. It is truly the greatest time to be alive on the planet. Ricky, shout out to you. Have you ever heard of kidney cleansing herbs? Absolutely. Not that one you're talking about, though. Not that one you're talking about. Have you ever heard of kidney cleansing herbs like hydra, gia root, gravel root, chancer, piedra? Other good herbs are yellow dock for the blood. Great. That's great to hear. Do you know, by the way, like I told you, it's great you brought that up, because when we talk of being a chosen one, when we talk of really what's happening on the planet, it has a lot to do with what people are eating. What you eat also determines your level of consciousness on the planet. And that's why a lot of chosen ones, they start becoming aware when they change their diet. When they change their diet. I got a video, the Ralph Smart diet. Right. And I talk about all the herbs. I talk about all the vitamins which helped heal me. Right. I talk about.
I think you're modest about this, but I believe you're really fighting to change this addiction type.
I talked about the best foods you can eat to really raise your frequency, raise your vibration. And this video went viral. Almost 1.5 million views. I'm just talking about 7 alkaline foods that will flush mucus and toxins from your body. If you haven't seen it, you better go and see it after this. You better go and see it after this. Let's go in.
Has a lot of minerals and vitamins you need. It removes the toxins from the blood, antioxidants, antibacterial, antifungal, anti-inflammatory. Burdock root, you can take it in a tea. That's what I do. Fantastic. Once again, the herbs are for the healing of the nation. Grab yourself some burdock root, but more so, it is highly alkaline. We have to keep our body alkaline to be in optimum health. Deep divers, what is...
Okay, so I was just going in because a lot of people don't know that I wasn't always this health conscious deep divers. There was a time when I was just at fast food joints, right? Eating foods which are bad for you. Then I came across Sabi. And Dr. Sabi, I got to give a shout out to Dr. Sabi. Like I said, he's one of the biggest reasons why I'm plant-based right about now. And Dr. Sabi was really a pioneer, and I've been in contact with Dr. Sabi's wife. Okay, we're gonna bring her on the live stream. Dr. Sabi's wife, we're gonna bring her on because she it's time to bring her on, right? And we got to give respects to Dr. Sabi, mastermind, the true Imhotep of our time, who really was the father of medicine, cured every disease under the sun. If you research Dr. Sabi's work, you are gonna realize this man was a genius when it comes to health and healing. So remind yourself, we can heal ourselves with all the herbs, burdock root, all of these, ginger root, all of these herbs can heal us. Shout out to everybody here. So a lot of people are starting to know they are one of the chosen ones. Let's just read this. Shout out to Terry Ann Talks. Go and check her out. The chosen ones return. In this infinite universe we live in, there is definitely a higher power controlling it all. The master behind this masterpiece we call life is the one wielding everything into place. Every single soul has a mapped out plan of the way their life is going to go. Certain souls have a greater mission for their life. They have an innate destiny. They have an innate destiny to fulfill in their lifetime. Those certain souls have a unique path that is chosen by the highest master. These souls are what we call the chosen ones. So a lot of people know they are here on the planet for a greater purpose. They know they're here for a greater reason. They know their life is not an accident. And I told you, deep divers, I got a lot of young people watching my videos. 16, 15, 14, 13. Young children, young babies watching Infinite Waters, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. And they are awake and aware. It starts when you're young. I had my awakening when I was very young, a teenager. And I knew I was different from everyone else. Right now, the chosen ones are returning back on the planet to help raise the frequency of the planet. And it's all happening in the new decade, 2020 and beyond. It's all happening right now. It's all happening right now, baby. Deep divers, I want to send you all love to everybody who made it here. Like I say, this live stream is probably the best live stream we've had. We've had so much fun. And I love all of you deep divers. Remind yourself, take care of yourself, keep your vibration high and your frequency high. Okay? Let love guide you, not fear. Much love to all the chosen ones. We got this. Deep divers, I love all of you. And make sure you add me on Instagram at official Ralph Smart and Twitter at Infinite Waters. So deep divers, peace. Infinite Waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. Hey, listen to this song, because this song is going to raise your frequency. Listen. Let me know how it goes. We ain't finished, deep divers. This is just the interlude. Let's go. Yeah, I produced that song Deep Divers. Okay, so I told you, if you're an artist, you want to go on that, let me know, right? Everybody smash the like button. Make sure you do that to beat the algorithm. I love all of you deep divers. I hope you enjoyed this live stream, and check out the new videos as well. I'll be back tomorrow. We got a whole lot to talk about. Make sure, turn on the notifications, subscribe. Join me tomorrow. We're going to dive even deeper, deep divers. Have a beautiful day. I love all of you. Peace.